Welcome to this next edition of the Zombie Kast.
Oh yeah.
I am Brandon Carey. Joining me are my friends James Hughes,
Sup everyone?
Benjamin Figueroa,
What's up?
and Dylan.
Yeah.
You would say last
What's up?
Doesn't even acknowledge him.
We are here to bring you gaming news and our opinions of
I
it.
wish you guys could see me waving at you.
And without further ado, we shall begin with the stories.
Right.
Our first one's a lawsuit.
Who got sued?
Mojang, EA, Square Enix, and other companies are being sued by a company
gonna win.
called Unilock,
They expect to win.
based in
You
Texas.
You sue EA, that's just
They are
company
suing for
suicide.
patent infringement.
on
The patent in question is for
video games.
a system and method for preventing unauthorized access to electronic data stored on electronic devices.
Video
A memory
games.
card?
I don't know.
Wait,
I just
Pretty much.
Can you go through that one more time?
A system and method for preventing unauthorized access to electronic data stored on electronic devices.
No, like a
You can't
firewall.
just sue for that shit.
It's like a firewall.
Actually, you can. And
Yeah,
he
but
just
like,
did.
you can't sue EA.
He's not gonna win.
You got
But
EA.
He'll
Mo-
be, they'll be assassinated
They-
before they win that one.
Notch and Mojang are fighting the lawsuit.
They're gonna get
it's
bought
gonna,
and
it's
shut
gonna be like, it's
down.
gonna be
Yeah, the EA's just gonna buy them and then shut them down. They're gonna buy them. They're gonna buy them, drop the lawsuit, and then shut them down.
It's worth noting that Unilock is notorious for its patent infringement suits. It's about its 23rd.
My
How many
God.
did they win?
Did they think they invented
Yeah, how many
everything?
have they
This is only the
won?
first time. It's only significant because Notch is the person who made Minecraft, and he's the first time people are actually fighting them on this kind of bullshit.
Have they won
Wasn't
any of them?
Minecraft like 10 years
They've all
ago?
settled out of court typically,
Oh.
They're gonna win. EA.
Yeah, well, you can't beat EA in anything.
or Square Enix.
Or Square Enix. They've
All
been-
that's a lot of money you're asking to go up against.
Yeah.
Two big companies.
Have it like just a line of the lawyers or the jury. Like,
Yeah.
just look at
It's like they burn bags of money for fun.
trolls.
Anyway, our next story is a rumored episodic DLC for Assassin's Creed 3.
Is episode like a
Rumored.
word?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's how it's a
I-
word.
There was supposedly a leaked note from Ubisoft to GameStop stating post-launch episodic content to deliver the Game of the Year experience that Assassin's Creed 3 will undoubtedly deliver.
Well, so that just spoils that Mr. Connor won't die at the end.
And that just spoils that that we're probably not gonna get a good
Well,
ending.
man,
Because
you
it'll
gotta
just be
remember-
DLC.
It's
Because-
supposedly being developed by a completely different team,
Well, like,
and it will have a season pass.
well, not with the games. Like, after you beat the story mode, you do free roam. And usually, maybe the episode could be before the end or something extra.
And keep in mind, this is only a rumor. We
That's true.
can't confirm this or not.
That's true.
That'd be true.
So, in other lawsuit news,
A lot more.
Who's getting sued? All these people?
Yeah.
EA again.
EA suing EA.
EA
EA's suing themselves.
Yeah, EA
suing-
gets
EA
sued by
suing-
two
They
people.
actually lost the lawsuit, EA,
What?
for
They sued EA Canada.
It's,
antitrust laws.
it's because they didn't care.
Because EA Sports has the license to Madden almost exclusively, they're being
Yeah.
sued for monopoly, for taking control of that whole
Like
area of
sports.
football games, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
So they lost that lawsuit because, they are the only ones that do any football games, really.
What about
That's
NCAA?
because everything else doesn't do as good as Madden.
Madden.
Yeah, but it's still fucking football.
No one can
Come
do
on.
no one can do NFL because they get
Yeah.
like sued and shit by EA for using the NFL's names.
Because of the lawsuit, EA can't renew exclusivity deals with the NCAA until 2014. Furthermore, they can't sign or renew exclusivity deals with the NCAA or the AFI.
Oh, so we're still gonna get stupid, retarded ass Madden games.
Probably.
What kind of game are we on now? 14?
I'm this.
Madden, who gives a fuck at this
The
point?
only thing I have a gripe about with Madden is that every game has been the same. It has been the same. It's always the same.
Also, to anyone who bought
It's a
EA
Call of Duty a sports game.
if you bought an EA Sports game during the previous generation, you might be entitled to $6.79. Now, if you bought one this generation, you might be entitled to $1.95.
Damn, that's because you bought the same shit over and over and over. And
I mean,
over.
Of course,
It's
this
a
needs
different
to
feel,
be
different
finalized by the
controls.
court before we can make it official, but they officially lost the whole suit, so it's only a matter of time.
I mean, all I'm saying is the control feels different every game.
Even though
Usually it's
it
getting
does.
slower.
But still the shit.
Even though it's essentially the
the
same
shit.
thing.
I didn't mean to say the shit.
I
It's
mean,
still
I'm just
shit.
saying because I play it.
It's amazing how one word can change the whole
It's still the shit.
the whole definition of my sentence.
No, it's not the shit. It's just shit.
It's just random shit.
People like it.
People are stupid.
I like it.
Because you're stupid.
Nope.
I never understood sports games. Just the whole
Sports-
concept in general.
No, I really like
NBA Jam.
I like NBA Jam,
And
NFL Blitz.
Like,
I really like
previous
those
show.
games. Nothing beats NFL Blitz 2000 though. For me, that's like one of my favorite sports
PlayStation
games.
1.
I had it for 64.
It's also.
I mean, I always just thought if you want to play the sport, why not just play the sport?
Some people.
Yeah,
are
but
good
I
at
mean,
sports.
you
It's
can't
yeah, it's like when you
break
play video
someone's
games.
scrotum.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
get
play
the.
video
I
games.
get there's an appeal to going as the people that you know out there.
You can't take 40 bullets and just recover.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what you play video games for,
You
so you
can't
can take
do-
40
you
bullets.
can't
and
And
recover.
some people
Jump
can't
40
take
feet
a hit hard hit.
Yeah,
from
some
Brandon,
people
you
can't
can't
be
jump
punched.
40 feet in the air, flip, and then dunk at the same time. It don't work.
Hey, I can do that. Once.
Last time we played
Yeah,
NBA Jam,
Yeah,
you
but
can't
weren't you in
even.
the hospital for weeks afterwards?
Yeah, once.
Last time you played NBA Jam, you couldn't even dunk.
'Cause I couldn't figure it out again.
Circle.
We only played it for like half an hour before I got too frustrated to play.
I played like 10 minutes before we started playing it.
But you that's 10 minutes that I didn't play.
10
We
minutes.
should probably move on.
Okay.
I should.
Remember the cancellation of Versus 13 that was alleged last week?
Yeah.
No, it's still going on.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
like
Versus
the-
13?
Yeah,
Is that
there's
a
still a
fighting game?
Versus 13. No, it's
Yeah.
it's not.
It's the alternate universe for Final Fantasy 13.
It's the next 14, right?
No.
The continued development is confirmed by the CEO of Square Enix.
Just like
He posted a tweet saying he just got finished from Versus 13 production meeting.
Oh.
So
Maybe the production man was about it not being productive.
it's totally going in.
Square Enix always says we're not doing this. Oh yeah, we did this. No, we're not doing it. Yeah, we did. It's finished.
Yeah, we did. It's finished.
That's all they got.
Square Enix finishing the game. That's a joke in itself.
Oh shit.
And further Square Enix news, there is a rumor that Final Fantasy 15 is going to be an open world game.
Wait, is
What
it
happened to
open world?
14?
14's
It's an MMO we don't talk about.
We don't speak of
Oh,
14.
right. It's 15 gonna be based in New York.
Isn't all 15 supposed to be open world? Aren't all of them open world? Or
Liberty City.
not
It's
really.
debatable. Anyway,
Few
they
of them are.
began pre-production about 4 years ago, but open development began in 2010. It's being made by the director of Final Fantasies 6, 9, and 12.
All of them. Those would be like.
Yeah, actually, I
Yes,
haven't played
James.
any of them.
Let's play 12.
According to the report, it'll have sprawling, crowd-filled open-world cities in the vein of Assassin's Creed.
So basically, let's say like if you beat the game, you could just do everything again. You could just travel everywhere.
I have no idea.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Again, this is completely a rumor. I can't confirm this.
I mean, I kind of expect that for a Final Fantasy game in a way. I mean,
Yeah,
to
and
me,
he said it would exceed the scale and volume of Skyrim.
Whoa.
That's a bold claim to me.
Yeah.
big.
That's a very,
I've
very
always
bold
thought
claim.
of Final Fantasy as open world games anyway, honestly.
That's what
Like,
I thought too.
There is a logic behind that, but
Like-
a lot of the recent ones weren't.
Nah, yeah, like
Like
13.
10 and 13 in
Yeah.
particular.
They were.
They were very,
Yeah.
very linear games.
Yeah.
It's just straight. That's all.
Like, actually, Final Fantasies, they have, like, open worlds, as in there's a place to explore, but it's always been very, very linear.
isn't it like usually like, oh, here's a part on the map. It's a big area. You can go there.
Except
Train.
there's only, like, 2 locations in that
Yeah.
area that you can actually do things
It's just
in.
train. That's it, basically.
But yeah, that's the rumor. And more Final Fantasy Square Enix news.
Again.
They are releasing Final Fantasy 14 version 2.0.
Oh my god!
Is that a new name or a patch?
A Realm Reborn.
Oh shit.
It's a whole remake of 14.
That's just a weird name.
Oh my
Is it
God.
good?
2.0.
It's rebuilt from the
2.0.
ground up. It's going to have game design that both PS3 and PC players will like. And it will have
PlayStation 3 at first.
visually stunning graphics.
Ooh, visually.
As whether or not
stunning.
it will not suck, I have no idea.
But will it take it away from the game?
No, it'll suck.
I don't know. That's all the press release
They
said.
should just
I've got-
stick. They should just stick to RPGs, not MMORPGs.
I got no faith in this game.
Well, Final Fantasy 11 is actually doing pretty well still.
That's good, but like they should just stick
True.
because Blizzard owns them.
They should just stick with 11, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I've got no faith in this game.
I don't either.
No faith in Final Fantasy.
Like,
I mean,
considering 14 blew so badly.
How many
Yeah.
people were there? Like 10.
There's like 10 people that signed in.
is that?
So-
Really?
It was retarded. It was like retardedly low amount of people.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that subscriber.
Like if your subscriptions are so low, they have to shut the whole thing down. You fail somewhere. You have failed somewhere.
And on to other news. Here's our required Diablo 3 story of the week.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't believe more shit's still happening with this game. I figured it plateaued.
A recently discovered exploit in Diablo 3's programming gave wizard classes complete invulnerability.
Complete?
Complete.
Like they can't be hurt?
Like they couldn't be hurt.
So you can play it in like
It didn't-
the hardest difficulty, never die.
Basically, it involves the use of two skills: teleport and Archon. And if you use it on any, you can use it on any difficulty, in any, or even in hardcore one save only mode. And what will happen if you use this technique is that monsters will ignore you until you start attacking. But once you attack, they'll start attacking you, but you take no damage whatsoever.
That's bullshit. That's cheating.
So
After the exploit was found on Monday, it took them 17 hours to fix the patch.
Ah.
So
Damn.
that's actually pretty good.
No, I know
Yeah.
that's fast. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
It took them that long to fix all the other problems. They fixed that kind of patch in 17 fucking hours.
they don't
Yeah.
game to be that easy.
So credit to Blizzard for fixing that as fast as they possibly could.
Listen, you gotta earn everything. Go shortcuts.
Earn your
Yeah,
shit.
you
But
gotta pay for this
but I imagine the auction house is flooded with loot that day.
It's like, how dare they? I lost my joke.
How dare they
exploit our
My
game
How
joke-
dare
program.
My
they?
joke is gone.
Take it easy.
And in other Diablo 3 news, Blizzard is being sued by a German consumer rights group,
This is like the third thing.
the Federation of Consumers organization. They are demanding that the packaging of the game make it much more clear that it requires a constant online connection.
So the Federation of Consumer Organization.
In Germany.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
That is
I don't really know.
Yeah, there was a similar suit in South Korea that forced them to give small payouts to people who were experiencing connectivity problems.
Can you sue for that?
Yes, you totally can.
You
What
pay for the
can't you
game.
sue for?
Your
Not
hat.
much. Like, you can basically sue for any sort of wrongdoing.
I
Oh,
can't sue him
God.
for the hat.
You can. I don't own this team. I don't own this shirt.
Yeah, but
that,
you own that
that
hat.
shirt's too loud. I have to
This
sue you for it.
Loud ass shirt.
It's like, well, it's like I own the Ravens.
I
So
own
you
the
joking? No,
Ravens.
they sue you.
Sue me. You're sued.
It's
like-
like,
You're sued for just saying that you own the Ravens.
How come the guy that created football doesn't sue everyone else?
Okay,
Well,
back.
he's definitely dead. It's not a probably.
well, actually, football was actually
Okay,
football.
next.
The creative lead of Assassin's Creed 3 has expressed a need to finish up and resolve Desmond's story, saying that he's afraid audiences will have way too much to memorize if we keep going with his arc. That if we get rid of him, we can just start fully from scratch, just go back to Templars and Assassins and have a whole new story.
Which one's Desmond?
The real world guy,
Oh, that guy.
Nolan North.
Yeah, no, no.
That could
Lenore
be
plays
anyone.
everyone.
That
That
could
can be every
Oh,
character from
Deadpool's in
every
this
game.
The Penguins in this game.
Yeah, the voice anyway.
Soul Calibur.
The
Soul
voice
Edge
of
is in?
the voice of Dylan.
Speaking of voiceovers,
Jesus.
the voice of Ezio, Sonic, and Chris Redfield, Roger Craig Smith, has been confirmed to be in Wreck-It Ralph.
I thought you were gonna say he died. Like I swear, I thought like that was going.
Wait, he
No,
played
I
Ezio, huh?
Yeah, he played the person who voices Sonic is voiced Ezio and Chris Redfield too.
And so he's in Wreck-It Ralph playing.
Yes, we know that Sonic the Hedgehog is gonna be in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
As whether Ezio or Chris will make an appearance, who knows?
Well, if
It'll
anyone
probably
should
be
make an
voiced as
appearance,
Sonic.
it should be Mario.
But Mario's already in it. Mario's gotta be in it.
He's already in it.
He's already
Nothing
in it.
confirmed.
He's
He's
Just
in it.
Dylan's word.
He's already in it.
You
He has
know
to be
now.
in it.
Yeah, he's
Just
just
switching
Yeah.
he's
back
already
and
in it. He's
forth.
got.
We know how reliable Dylan's word is.
Yeah.
Very.
It's just completely bogus.
Yeah, Dylan's got years of experience giving advice.
Exactly right.
Right.
In
In other
Right.
news,
Yeah, but
in other news, there is a website called Critical Path that's just been released. What it is all these very well-known game developers coming together to form to show off their own opinions on the state of the industry.
Oh, that's cool.
So anyone who wants to go into game design should probably check this out. It's at criticalpathprojects.com.
That'll be forgotten mean, not that I want to forget, because we'll forget. No, that's
Well, James is off doing that episode of the next story.
so you're trying to get my words together.
Digital PC game distributor Green Man Games has now begun to release boxed copies of games and console games.
What's Green Men Games?
It's like it's another PC digital game distributor. They distribute digital copies of games.
It's like Steam.
Yeah.
But Green Man.
For greenish.
Right now, it's only available in the UK, but if it's successful enough, it'll expand even further.
What kind of games they giving out?
Well, they're not giving them out; they're selling them.
Well, I get it. No, that's. But what kind of games are they selling?
What do you
All
sell?
kinds, I would imagine.
I hope all kinds.
You can't have a specific niche in this industry anymore.
Just like college games.
It's college games. I'm still trying to get my hands on a rival school's copy.
Anyway, in further digital news, there is a Android game called Triggerfinger, which has gone free to play to avoid the piracy of the Android marketplace. This game costs $1 to purchase,
And people pirated
and for every legitimate copy, there are 5 to 9 illegal downloads.
it.
The game costs $1.
Damn.
But you can get it for free.
You can get it for free, yeah.
It's like
It's no problem.
You saved yourself $1.
You know you can buy with $1?
that kind of bothers me though.
You could buy a large drink from
It's
McDonald's.
like if you can't drop a single dollar
But why
to
would
play
you?
the game.
Well, why would you if it's free?
uh,
Yeah.
Say.
Save
I get it. If you're so broke you can't drop $1 in a game, then maybe
what
you should be doing
business do
something
you have
other than
playing
playing
a game?
How do you
Playing
get
a
that fucking Android if you
System.
can't drop $1 on a game?
game? I mean, it's not like there's much more you can cut from that price. It's $1. You gotta make a profit somehow.
Yeah, that's true. It took money to make the game. That must suck, spend all that money making a game and then have to make it free to play just because people are stealing shit. Just to be like, ha,
Just to
you're not stealing
avoid
anymore.
piracy.
Fucking pirates.
What about these
Smart.
songs? Don't buy songs from that.
I have a lot of songs on iTunes.
It's like
Years.
$1.19. Bro, I can get it for free on YouTube.
Don't write us out.
Please. They could stop us if they wanted to.
Okay, so we've done
A
our.
week later.
We've done our.
What did I do?
You challenged them
They're
all.
they're on my computer. I
com-
borrowed them.
My computer is
I borrowed
illegal. Okay.
So for every episode, we've had an EA, a Diablo, and a Nintendo story. Here's our Nintendo
yes,
story.
we gotta have a Nintendo
Gotta
story.
have all 3 or 4 or whatever.
Nintendo says that the 3D will be even more impactful on the 3DS XL.
Well, isn't the screen gonna be like so distorted? They said.
He said only those with incredible eyesight will notice a difference in resolution,
So I couldn't tell.
and that there
I'm
will
wearing
be a
glasses right now, guys.
75% reduction in glare.
I'm wearing glasses right now, guys. So they got me, Dylan.
The
What the hell are you doing? He's scratching his tongue.
I just stopped looking at him.
We looked at Dylan for a
It's
second
not worth
because
it.
he's using the 3DS man, and
Anyway, the 3DS XL will release.
Honestly, I find the 3DS XL to be,
Well, the DSi accepts a lot too.
yeah, because it's a bigger thing that doesn't.
I mean, back in our days in middle school, that wouldn't work.
back in our
Because
day,
you put it in your
Well,
pocket, it's just fucking a big
you know,
ball.
like your big giant square dick in your pocket.
It's just a smushed dick with a sledgehammer, and it's stuck right in your
The
pocket.
3DS XL will release August 19th in the US and July 28th in Europe and Japan. So I guess it's already out for
It's
Europe
already
and
out in
Japan.
Japan. That's bullshit.
You can spy
I went on Fightergen earlier, and they already had like eBay sales on the side of the 3DS.
People are already selling the 3DS XL on eBay.
No, people will just get a whole box just to sell
Yeah.
it off eBay.
Wow, really?
Really?
Double the price.
There were people like when the PS3 first came out. There were people that bought like 4 boxes of PS3 just to sell them off eBay.
Make more money.
Yeah,
You make like double the amount of money.
That's brilliant.
people paid a couple grand for PS3s that day.
That's retarded.
And you got a
That's
couple
That's
grand for that day,
retarded.
right?
Yeah.
That's also pure profit on their part. And it's a very smart move.
Pure. Yeah, no, that's smart move on their part. But who would buy that shit?
Rich people.
They know how much it costs.
There's
Why
a
would they pay
$78,000 shovel in a video game, so let's not discuss what each people will
for-
pay
Okay,
for.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, you can't get any worse than that.
I don't know.
Let's move on. A former EA executive and current Zynga board member named Bing Gordon
Uh-huh.
says that Nintendo will likely go software only in time.
Suck for them.
Online story. I hate this.
He would
I
hope
like
that
the smell of it.
Zombie Kast.
he hopes that Apple and Nintendo work together, but he admits that's probably not going to happen.
Apple Nintendo. Was
Yeah.
I never heard of Apple Nintendo.
He's hoping that's what happens, but he doubts it's going to happen.
He's like, yeah, I hope eventually we team with Apple, but we haven't talked to him about it yet.
So probably.
We're just making a name right now.
But this guy works with Zynga, not with Nintendo,
Oh,
so.
Zynga.
Who's Zynga?
Oh, like Facebook.
Farmville,
Oh.
we have some news regarding them later on.
Ouchies. Okay.
Now we go back to Ubisoft for one more story.
The Ubes. The Ubla.
Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot says that the lack of new... That's his name.
Why'd you have
It's
to
French.
say it like that?
Because he's French.
Wait, what did you say? What did
Which
you say?
you're not.
Yves Guillemot
I'm just saying that sounds hilarious.
Ridiculous.
says that the lack of new consoles is why games have been lacking creativity lately.
Could be.
It's only
Could be.
3.
Quote, we have been penalized by the lack of new consoles on the market. I understand the manufacturers don't want them too often because it's expensive, but it's important for the entire industry to have new consoles because it helps creativity.
How do you get better
I
than
mean,
me?
he's kind of right, but it's not like the consoles we have changed much over the years besides multiplayer, really.
Yeah.
Really. And graphics.
And graphics.
The obvious graphics.
graphics. But besides that, only thing that's different is multiplayer. I mean, and the Wii tried something new, fucked it up.
Front code.
One thing I
Really,
well,
really, you thought about the friend code when I said that? Instead of the motion controls.
I thought you were still in the multiplayer thing.
Franco came out on DS.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter.
like one thing I hope for is that eventually we'll go past this graphical push because we can't go much farther with graphics. That's what
I know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just,
just-
eventually,
Until it gets real.
it'll just become live action again.
That's
It'll be
But
acting. It'll be Resident Evil.
what I hope to do is they use this new processing power for things like AI in procedural generation, something like that. Something that's actually you can use it for besides graphics.
Besides graphics.
Like if you can make better AIs thanks to them, I'd be floored because AIs in games tend to suck.
They do. That's why multiplayer is so big. What is your problem, though?
He's like figured it was.
He's like.
And now
his tongue right now.
in more Nintendo news, it's no longer losing money on each sale of the 3DS due to higher sales and lower manufacturing costs.
Oh, nice.
Like when they first came out, it was $250. A month later, they put it to
Was it
170.
170?
Well, you know what they should have done, except besides spending all this energy on making a 3DS XL? Making games.
Yes.
For the 3DS.
I guess the same thing about the Vita too.
So, well, yeah, but the 3DS, but Vita isn't coming out with a new Vita.
True.
They usually come with a slim model.
Yeah, but right now the 3DS XL, okay, they got this 3DS XL, but they still got no games to play it on.
No,
To
it's
play
already
with.
been a year out too.
I know it's been a year out since last couple months ago, and the number of games are countable.
Well, this
On your
Yeah.
freaking hands.
And Nintendo expects to make a profit again by March 2013
That's good.
because right now
So what's
they're in the red.
Wait, what did you say will make a profit? 3DS?
No, Nintendo as a whole. Right now they are in a deficit. They're spending the money that they're taking in.
Oh,
This
I
year.
say because you realize the 3DS will be 2
That's
years
because
old.
you
by
can't
now.
just sell a console and not sell games for it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what most console makers do. They make a console and they sell it at a lower price, hoping the games will come out and they get profits off
Yeah.
that sale.
It's like selling shoes and not selling with the shoelaces.
Let's
You gotta buy shoelaces.
Yeah,
What?
buy your shoelaces.
It's
Well,
like
that's more like buying a box with nothing to put in it.
Or that.
a box full of
It's a
that.
perfectly good box. You can use it, but unless you have stuff to put in it, it's
It's just
just a
it's
decoration.
Or that's
essentially.
like buying the box, but you have to pay for the game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just
The case. Like,
$60 for the case, $60 for the CD.
What?
I mean, if you at least when you have a box, you have your imagination. Your box could be anything.
My PS3 that games could be anything I want it to be,
Yeah, it could.
except for a game player.
It could be an Xbox.
Could be a DVD.
What we all know would be a GameCube.
No.
Let's move on.
GameCube 3.
Indie developers are speaking out against the corporate culture of consoles.
What's that mean?
Well, there are 3 statements. I'm going to read them all to you from 3 different people.
Okay.
The maker of Fez, Phil Fish, hopes that Microsoft changes its policies for patching
Who's
because
that?
the developer of Fez. Fez is an indie game where you can shift the point of view for the world and change how it looks. Kind of like Echo Chrome for the PSN.
Or kind of like Super Mario Land, Super Paper Mario 3D.
More like
Shut
Echo
up,
Chrome
Don.
for the. Okay.
Wow, that's a good thing.
No,
It's
I-
2D to 3D. It makes it totally
No,
different
you-
perspective.
No, it's all 2D. They just changed you instead of looking from this angle, you're looking from this angle.
Oh.
There was a story last week about him not being able to patch the game because of Microsoft's fees that he would have incurred because of it. He got a little pissed off.
Microsoft is fucking stupid. Like they really are. They're just money throwers, man.
Okay, this doesn't work with that.
And
He owns a company. but
the
he-
developer of indie game Joe Danger and the developer of the indie game World of Goo are both really hating Microsoft for the way that their indie section is handled, because the way it is that you have to go into indie games, then you have to go all the way into new indie games and all that, and while you're doing that there's advertising all over, so you really can't find much.
Damn.
Before you do that, you have to go all the way from videos to music to games and then to indie games. So there's so many barriers for new indie titles that people are not happy about
They're not
that.
being able to find them.
That's
Yeah.
so much shit.
The
You know
problem
what?
with indie games is you have to find them. There's no advertising for them.
And Jonathan Blow, the creator of Braid, get it out of your head, guys.
Braid, okay.
He is added to this with a quote that I'm going to read out loud. There is almost no certification process for iOS, so by Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo theory, the app should be crashing all the time. Everyone should be think of iOS as sucky, etc. But in fact, this is not what is happening. There is no public outcry for more testing and robustness of the iOS software. The edge that both Apple and Valve have going into the future is that they both genuinely care about the end user experience and want to make it as good as possible, which coincidentally seems to be the place that these consoles are handicapped due to their corporate culture. Can anyone look at the current 360 and PS3 dashboards and legitimately say that those products are an entity that deeply cares about user experiences?
No.
That's the quote.
That's a quote.
Yeah, that was the whole quote.
That's more like a paragraph to
Like
me.
a short story.
Sure.
Yeah, what do you think about the PS3 and the 360's dashboard?
I think the PS3 dashboard is
I don't like
simple.
the 360. I can't find nothing.
Well, the
Yeah.
PS3 is better than the
It's
360,
simple.
but that does not make it good.
No,
Wait,
See,
you mean the dashboard like the menu?
I am not
Yeah,
hating
yeah.
on.
That's
I'm not
just
hating on
basically
the
what's it called?
360s.
The PSP's dashboard.
When I first got my 360, I loved the 360. The dashboard, I liked it, but now it is so damn confusing. Like before, it had games, your videos, here's your music,
And there's
here's
also
Xbox Live, and then
Advertisements
Wait,
on
for
it.
Xbox 360 or original Xbox?
Xbox 360.
Oh,
I never
first
had
came out.
Xbox Live. Is there advertisements on it? I
Yeah,
haven't been
they
there.
have ads on Xbox Live now.
Wow.
Remember, Xbox Live is a paid subscription service.
Oh yeah, it is, and there's ads.
And there's ads on it. That would piss me off if I actually used it.
Wow, Microsoft is fucking stupid. How
They're
much
getting,
is that?
they're getting a shitload of money.
They're greedy.
They're greedy as shit.
It's like
They're greedy as shit.
there
They're
is
getting a shitload of
a
money.
there is a point where greed is not good anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to know where to draw the line. Ads, just like Dylan says, I don't want no fucking commercials in my games.
Suicide
Yeah, suicide.
It's like GTA, jump on the building.
Ah!
Need the help? You know?
Need a
Wait,
hug.
what?
No.
Because
And
of
hey,
the
that's what kind of reminds me of like what you guys are talking about, like there's this thing on YouTube called DLC, and there's this one for Batman. I was like, he was like doing combo, I was like, oh, you have to buy this combo. Like, what? And he's like, then he just stops and you get punched in the face. And I was like when it's for Arkham City.
Anywho,
Fuck you. Yes.
the Braid developer Jonathan Blow goes further on to say that the autosave warning is a bit of a waste of time and money. You know how you start a game and it says, warning, this game has an autosave feature? He says it's a bit of a waste of time and money because the reason they put that in is due to the certification process that consoles have to go through. Like, you have to send the game in, and they gotta make sure that when you save, it doesn't overwrite or anything. You gotta make sure to warn the consumers, except the way that Braid does their save system is that it will create the new file, and then it will just destroy the old one. So you don't even have to worry about corruption at all.
Wait, so how much space does he think putting up a sign that says this auto saves automatically?
It takes, well, according to him, it took probably 3 days for him to make his own. To make and implement that one title screen takes 3 days worth of work.
Wow. That's crazy.
Well, usually it's not detailed. It's usually just like text.
Warning, this shit autosave.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
turn
all it
this
is.
shit off when it's
Yeah.
autosaving or your shit will be fucked.
Yeah, but keep in mind, the PS3 and the 360 aren't the same console.
Are you talking about 360?
Yeah,
Oh,
360.
I thought we were talking about like all games in general.
And he says that the way he does this is not difficult at all to implement, so there's really no reason to have the autosave warning and 3 days worth of work that it takes to put it in. It's been a waste of time, according to him. Moving on, they have announced details regarding the Mass Effect movie. It will be written by the guy who wrote Thor and I Am Legend, Mark. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that last name.
Mark Proton, wait.
What was Space
Protosevich.
Space movies you can do really good.
Space movies are easy to do.
Because, I mean, yeah, a lot of good ones.
And it will be written and it'll be produced by Legendary Pictures.
Oh, gonna get.
Darn, Legendary's doing a lot.
It'll be centered around the first Mass Effect game.
Oh yeah, Legendary did make that.
Yeah.
I know we talked about that. Well, Legendary Pictures is good. So
And
that's a
I'm
good
going to be
corporation.
honest, I don't even care about this
But
movie.
they're doing the new Godzilla.
Well, I'm just saying it's good because it's like, you know, it's not like some shitty movie company doing it with terrible.
Yeah, but then
budget.
again, it's removed from the people who made the source material.
It's not Uwe Boll.
Yeah, it's that way both, so that's good.
On the other hand, for one, it's not really well, but on the other hand, it's not BioWare. Who,
Still got good.
Do you really want BioWare writing the ending for this movie?
point taken.
Ah!
Point taken.
Especially.
I asked all that as soon as I said, like, I don't even want to say that anymore. No.
Bring it back.
I want to take that back.
He's like a hand glove.
He ain't trying to fall.
It's like a bomb. It's like when it hits my ears, it's all over.
No.
He ain't trying to fall.
So yeah, let's not talk about the shitty state video game movies are in. Let's move on to other things.
Were they ever in a state besides shitty?
I know.
No, they were not.
Since like Mortal Kombat 1, they've all been
I
shitty.
know. And that movie was
Moving
average.
on to less depressing news.
Okay, yeah, that's depressing.
NVIDIA has released a tech demo called A New Dawn for their latest graphics card technology. I saw it. It looked it looked actually very detailed. In fact, they even managed to get jiggle physics for people's hair.
Got me.
So
I was like, what's new?
It was like.
So, like, when they're-
And in fact, it's the most detailed hair jiggle I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
that's good.
Just the way that hair just bounces. It's
Don't put
amazing.
jiggle and hair in the same word.
Brad-
That's not even an innuendo. It was literally just hair.
The only
moving.
person in this
Me
room right now
flowing
whose
hair.
hair bounces is Ben.
Jiggle things, right?
His
Yeah, it
hair
was-
jiggle
The actual thing was about like a pixie in this pixie forest. But the thing that everyone grabbed onto was the fact that the hair was jiggling.
You mean flowing?
No, jiggling.
Flowing.
It's like,
You know, is it just vibration in there?
was there any wind?
No. It was just fucking
Who
blowing,
knows?
blowing and jiggling for no reason whatsoever.
So like, they're alive.
Like Dylan's nipples after he stops moving.
Yeah, but this was a show of their latest GTX 600. This was a show of the latest GTX 600 series of graphics processing units.
God, I think you just say I wish it would be done with graphics.
He's like, no.
Yeah, I don't like the push for graphics, but anything that makes it easier, I'm all for it. That means you can focus on other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Graphic card too, so
Yeah.
not like just make everything look pretty.
And our next story is from Resident Evil 6.
No.
The pre-orders for Resident Evil 6 will include an official Umbrella Corporation umbrella.
I don't want one.
It'll be in the shape and appearance of the company's logo.
Oh, sure.
Obviously,
Obviously, yeah.
with the brand name written on it of Umbrella Corporation.
Of course.
It'll be only available to US pre-orders.
That's cool. Don't want it.
We're gonna make it in the
I do
rain.
not need a motherfucker.
In the rain with your
You don't
umbrella.
care about the Umbrella Corporation's umbrellas?
You
No.
can save the world with that.
Save the world with my
It's a
umbrella.
cure.
I'm not Mary Poppins. Ew.
Supercalifragilistic.
No.
No.
No. No.
Let's move on to the news regarding the PS Vita.
Okay.
Oh.
And you hear some news.
The Japanese government has ordered investigation into
Bam.
overheating PS Vitas.
Oh, I heard about that.
Why are they exploding?
There are 31 cases of Vitas becoming dangerously hot while charging, 23 of which were in Japan.
So more Japan is
maybe
that.
the outlets.
Maybe their chargers suck.
The investigation by the Institute of Technology and Evaluation, which is funded by the Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry, has concluded that the portable game machine was recharging, the cable burned out and changed colors in every single case. The cable changed colors.
Whoa.
To what color?
What do you mean the cable changed colors?
Like instead of like.
White, maybe it burnt so bad.
I think changed colors is a pretty self-explanatory.
Wait, do you mean I meant more like cable? Like do you
But
what, the
if
charger?
the cable turns colors, I guess that's bad.
Sony
It's
released
just a
this company
decision.
statement saying, this is Sony's statement, is that we believe the cause is that the cables get wet or has something stuck to it. There is no defect.
Damn. Our system is perfect.
Don't fuck
You
with
know.
And the people who
And
created
they
it are
reiterate
perfect.
that cables should not be exposed to liquids or, quote, foreign substances.
us. Yeah, that's
Such
it.
as fingers.
Such as American candy. Foreign, get it? Just
So, what do you think of this overheating Vitas case?
I'm confused as shit.
Water that
Yeah, what the fuck?
maybe they just give
They got
up
too many
too
fishes.
much.
That's what they get for living on an island.
Oh, it's not.
full of water.
It's an island.
Full of water.
There's water around.
All around.
The island itself isn't full of water.
It is.
Let's go on.
This is the dumbest conversation I've ever had
Let's
with anyone.
go.
Valve founder Gabe Newell
Let's go.
made some points about the state of the gaming industry during the recent games conference, Casual Connect in Seattle.
Okay.
On the future of video games, he says the lines between content player and content creator will continue to blur. It's about thinking about goods and services in the digital world.
Makes sense.
On closed versus open platforms, he says that closed platforms stifle innovation. Companies like Valve wouldn't exist without the openness of the PC and companies like Epic, Zynga, or Google. On Valve's recent interest in the Linux platform, because you know, like Windows and Mac, Linux is the another OS that's basically as close to the system as you can get for an operating system.
Okay.
The biggest problem with Linux is that there are few games for it, and he thinks that Windows 8 is going to be a disaster for the gaming industry just because of the way it's set up.
Because the way it sounds. Because it's Windows.
It's going to be we basically are afraid it's going to be Vista all over again,
Oh,
except
it's-
worse
Except worse.
How could it be worse?
because Microsoft's making their own store for the Windows 8 platform, like the App Store for Apple. And when Microsoft touches a store, it doesn't end up doing very well. I mean, there's ads on a paid subscription service by Microsoft, so what are the odds of them making this a
There's not a
success?
single ad on the non-subscription service on PlayStation.
Yes, they also believe that the touchscreen technology is going to be a short-term thing. It's not going to last very long compared to other things like keyboard and mouse or controllers.
Oh, I don't like touchscreen anyway.
I don't think anyone does.
I do.
And on wearable
I don't
computers,
prefer.
he says, I can go into the room and put on a $70,000 system we built. And I look around in the room with the software they've written. And they can overlay information on objects regardless of what my eyes or heads are doing. Your eyes are troublesome buggers. Regarding wearable computers, like Google's new glasses computer technology.
Oh, right,
Google
okay.
Glasses.
It's like,
They
oh
look really
yes,
good.
that information's over my head. What if my eyes move?
Yeah,
What
true.
then?
How do you touch it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you do? How do you
You
work
go
it?
like this.
Well, I mean, they're still in production. It's like
Yeah, they're still testing the wearable
Doesn't come
glasses.
out to like another
And wearable
2 years.
computer glasses.
But it looks
Uh,
good, like overall. It's really.
Project Glass, they call it.
Then you can't see around you, and you'll get mugged, and they'll steal your computer glasses. And then that person will wear them, and he'll
So-
get mugged.
Jinkies, where are my glasses?
The light.
Because my glasses got a
Why have you-
virus.
Have
It's
you
a
seen
circle
glasses?
of glasses.
Huh?
Have you seen
The
them?
Phantom
Well,
virus.
this is a normal glasses like yours, it's just a lens.
Well, the fact that I'm wearing glasses means I can't wear those glasses anyway.
Circle of glass.
We probably have a prescription.
Yeah.
versions of
I'm
those
not gonna
glasses.
get a prescription.
No,
I'm not
I
getting
wouldn't
prescription
advise you
Google
to
glasses.
either. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
advise
getting
you to
Google
either.
glasses.
What's that? Remember, they're still testing. Google if you're doing anything. You don't hear me.
Anyway, let's go away from Google and onto Facebook.
Fakey book?
A recent study regarding
So
Facebook
that's
Unfortunate.
brought some privacy concerns over the company.
More?
Carnegie Mellon University, who is well known for their science and technical programs around the globe, did some research, and they were able to match Facebook user profiles with anonymous Match.com account pictures.
What?
And they were able to take photos from Match.com, anonymous photos, and then match them to their Facebook accounts.
How?
Anonymous don't have pictures.
How do you know?
And
Because if it's always just like a picture of like a thing.
No,
anonymous is in, we don't know the person's name.
Yeah, not
Anonymous
the-
is in the collective group anonymous.
Yeah, not the group.
No, I'm not talking about the anonymous and like that. I'm talking about usually if like you go on something and you're not like logged in or something, you don't have a picture. It's like a set picture.
That's true. If you're anonymous.
Well, what they did, they took pictures from the site, and they just didn't take any names and all that, and they just matched to the Facebook profiles
That's
through Facebook's search program,
just search.
just through search.
Damn.
How's that? What? How?
I don't know, but they did it, and that's raising some concerns about your privacy. And they were able to, on the fast period of time, guess someone's social security number
Get
through just the data on Facebook.
Wait,
taken off my data on Facebook.
I didn't know.
I got like my date of birth.
Yeah.
And they're afraid this might be able to create a system where you can just use an AI to match users. And that might be there might be some problems regarding that later on.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this privacy concern regarding Facebook?
Skynet.
Pretty much.
Yep. What are you doing over
They're
here?
not gonna steer it. They're gonna kill you.
No idea what the fuck Skynet is.
Yeah. You don't even know Skynet?
Got
He's,
no clue.
he's a 2000 kid.
Look at his face. He doesn't know what Skynet is.
Fuck you.
Come with me. If
I'm
you
a
want to
1998 kid.
live.
No, you were born in '99.
3 months. 18 days would have been 98.
You don't even know what year he was born in.
Let's move away from Skynet and
No,
on to
18
other
days. That's 18 days
but
before that. It would have been
Like,
98.
But
you
you
were born
enjoyed
in
the
'99,
Oh
though.
no.
Yeah, he did enjoy the '90s.
Yeah,
We
we
were too
did.
busy becoming one in '99.
We had 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
At least
in
7
the 90s.
years. In the
Yeah.
You
90s.
guys act like
Yeah.
you were like and
Hope
you
for
guys
99.
didn't even know how to talk by the end of the
Rugrats,
90s.
So I know how to
92.
You were
talk.
you had like your first sentence was 96. That was like your first sentence.
Dylan was alive in '96.
Yes, because you totally know that,
Still
Dylan.
Dylan's totally.
I totally know that.
He was
Coach
showing guys
Dylan.
balls.
Dylan wasn't even in the balls
You can-
at this point.
And the music. If you go
Let's
to
move on to
No,
this conversation.
If you
yes,
go to museums, you
yes.
can see me in pictures. I was
From
there.
2001.
I was, fuck you. I was there. I
In
was there.
other news,
I was there.
gaming developers id Software have started working on another next-gen console platform for the next series of consoles, not this current series.
20 years.
And they are looking for experienced UI programmers to work on cutting-edge technology for an announced game on future-generation consoles.
That is so fucking vague.
They said the candidates should have familiarity with id Software games, characters, brands, and universes, which has led to the theory that it's going to be the next Doom game.
That's cool.
Alright.
It's gonna suck.
Probably.
Can't beat them.
Well,
Can't
their
kill
last
you,
game was
can't
Rage,
kill
which was
you.
alright. Their last game was Rage.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, I can't see the similarities.
The similarities?
Similarities.
The singularities.
Fuck
The
you.
singularities.
I can see the singularities.
The similarities.
We have more Nintendo news now.
Yeah, so,
An analyst predicts that the Wii will keep outselling the Wii U in the future.
oh, definitely.
I can see
The
that.
Wii sold so much.
The Wii was, when it came out, it was so hard to get a Wii.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
sold on every store.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, we got one made. Oh wait, that's pre-ordered.
The lead analyst for IHS Screen Digest, Piers Harding Rolls,
What?
that's his name, asserts that out of Nintendo's projected 10.5 million combined Wii and Wii U sales, about 6.5 million will be from the Wii, being about $4 million for the Wii U.
Because the Wii U is nothing new. It's just high def.
It's just a.
Yeah, it's just high def Wii. It's just a high def DS.
No. There's a touchscreen now.
But
DS has touchscreen.
Totally different.
DS has fucking touchscreen.
It's a giant DS.
I'm kidding.
Giant
DS was the first one.
iPad.
No.
It's a giant
DS
iPad.
has 2 screens.
Oh.
This only has 1.
But it's
One
also got a
screen
screen on
with the
TV.
So,
So you couldn't touch the top screen. You could touch the bottom.
It's a bottom screen, just like the DS.
It's a DS.
It's a giant DS. Everyone, the Wii U is a giant DS.
anyway, they predict that the
You're gonna
Wii
get
U will not
You're gonna get
replicate.
assassinated.
But Super Smash Bros. 4 is coming out for it, so I've got it.
Well, it might come out for PS3.
And they also admit that because we don't have the price point or the release date announced yet, we have no idea how accurate this data is going to be.
I thought it was supposed to come in this holiday.
We don't have like an actual date, not a
Oh,
time
an
frame.
accurate date.
They say like Q4 2012. So.
Circa 2012.
Sony's been kicked.
Why?
In,
Circa.
in other news,
Ben.
they have released another trailer for the Dishonored game.
How's it looking?
It looks pretty good. It was a trailer about escaping from dangerous situations. They showed 3 different ways to escape from the same situation.
Take over a duck and waddle out?
The first one was just through double jump and using blink to get out really quickly and jump into the river to swim away. The second one was to use stop time, pump your enemies full of sleep darts, and just walk through this front door.
I think I like the swimming one though. I don't know.
And the third one was just use just possess a guard and walk out.
There you go.
That sounds like mine.
That sounds easy.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
can double jump, what's stopping you from just like infinity jumping?
I don't know.
The
The game says you only jump twice.
Hey, no matter where
But
you
life
stand,
says
you're
you can
always
only
on
jump
top
once.
of the world.
First, then you're going back to saying, "Oh, Crash isn't realistic. There wasn't a double jump in real life." So
But you can also spin like a tornado and is a bandicoot.
I know.
this guy can teleport. Let's say he can't double jump.
Nightcrawler can teleport. Kratos can double jump.
Yes, because I can possess people, summon rats, teleport, and stop time, but double jumping—that's not realistic.
Don't you dare! You can, to keep me suspended in belief, I have got to see no double jumping, and if there's a submarine at the bottom of an ocean, that door better be latched shut by rust, with no human able to open it. Hate
Right.
Uncharted.
Let's go back to
No matter where you
Microsoft for some
stand, you're
news.
always on top of the world.
Let's go back to Microsoft for
I
some
heard you the
news.
first time, though, we just ignored you.
No matter where you stand. I didn't say that.
Microsoft is asking for beta testers for the Internet Explorer for the Xbox.
Just
They gotta do testing and beta just for Internet Explorer.
this
Really?
beta testing is becoming
So
really,
something that
really
should have been
popular.
on there like in the beginning.
Yeah, something that should have been there at first, not when it's dying days.
Hey, Internet Explorer is owned by
After a
who?
brief survey,
Microsoft.
you too can test out the new Internet Explorer for the
It's
Xbox.
owned by Microsoft. It should have been.
I guess I could, but I don't want to.
Yes, and they're hoping for tons of feedback regarding the new system.
got it.
It's the same as PC. Shit.
Like I said,
Why the
Internet
fuck
Explorer
am I
is the
virus?
best program to use to download Firefox.
Yep.
Why is my 360 have a virus?
You couldn't use it Windows.
Because you looked at the window.
Internet
Look
Explorer.
at the porno Windows, and not even that can keep the viruses away. Oh shit.
In Bioshock Infinite news,
I forgot
the
about
developer Irrational
Cookies.
Games is looking for someone to fill the position of designer manager. This wouldn't ordinarily be newsworthy, but it is because one of the requirements is that you work on a game with a Metacritic score of at least 85
that. Is that high?
Yeah,
out of
Is
100.
that ridiculously high?
above average.
Well, Metacritic takes all the scores total and just averages them out.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So if you haven't worked on a game of at least 85 or higher, then they wouldn't have hired you.
Oh.
They repealed that once it made news.
No.
Give you ET.
Yeah, kill that.
We don't talk of ET.
Kill that motherfucker.
Gamers don't
And-
talk
and
about
For the
ET.
record, though, I think they actually toned down her boobs.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I think they toned it down how big they were because even like the female gamers were distracted by them.
Ooh.
Then the
Elizabeth's.
girl in BioShock Infinite, her boobs are ridiculously
I am
big for, and like I know I'm a dirty pervert, but they were just out there, and I couldn't look at anything else but those boobs, and
He was just.
and I felt
I
bad.
didn't even start staring at them until you pointed them out. Then I had to look.
I felt bad, and then I realized, oh my god, everyone can't stop staring at him.
He was like, nice.
Until you pointed it out, I had no problem. When you pointed it out, I could not help but stare.
To stare at them, and they fixed it, and now they're
average.
they're less.
They're less so.
Yeah, they're less.
Yes.
big.
Let's move on.
No.
I'll just let everyone know.
I like booby conversation.
I'm sure you do, Dylan.
His own boobies.
Let's go back. Let's go to Ouya news.
Oh yeah.
The Android device, Android console.
Yeah, okay.
It will now have OnLive streaming services on it.
I kind of
So now it's gonna get
Do
money.
you remember what OnLive is? I told you this last week.
On live.
Yeah.
That's
It streams video games to your PC or console.
It's like a little orange and black and orange.
They do the calculations at the server and they beam it up to your computer system. Well, now it's going to be on the Ouya system.
oh yeah.
Side note, I hate saying that name.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Olé.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like Luigi.
Oh yeah.
And since they have a lot of games on OnLive, that basically guarantees that they have a good launch catalog.
That's cool.
Let's move on to our second to last story.
Second to last story.
This one concerns the Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Ooh.
Skyrim.
Even though
Banned in Australia.
Microsoft's 3-day exclusivity deal has long since expired,
Has what?
the
30
3-day
days.
exclusivity deal for the
Dawn
Dawn
Guard.
Guard
Oh.
DLC, Bethesda has, quote, no timeline for the release of Dawn Guard on the PC and the PS3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
it's so hard to put it in
That's
there.
that bullshit.
So Ben, tell us how you feel on the matter.
It's on disc.
Bullshit, dude. I mean, no, I was expecting it to at least come out by September, October. Oh, we don't know.
We don't know. I heard
How
next
hard-
year is a good time.
Maybe
How
next
hard
year.
is it to really just put a game on a PS3?
Well, I mean, the DLC too.
It's not even the game, it's just DLC.
Yeah.
It's not even formatted.
Yeah.
It's just the DLC.
It's like at least a few gigs. That's it. Just to add it.
All they got to do is change the little prompts for the button
I
push
know.
at the bottom from a wide to a triangle.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
have
the-
beta.
all they
X
changed.
or something.
You do have to produce some other stuff for compatibility.
Some other
and all
shit,
that.
but it's not-
But
nothing
it's not
should-
that big a
Nothing
deal.
that should take 6 months.
Especially, I mean, PC. I mean, that should have been with Microsoft exclusively beta PC.
Right.
Right? That's just bullshit.
Well, you see, Microsoft owns Windows,
Yeah.
not the PC.
Basically on PC. Now they don't. I don't know. I'm just saying. Every time I put comparisons with PC, it's always Microsoft.
And now we are on to our grand finale, the final and most interesting story.
Yeah,
EA's dead.
The
Bankrupt.
PlayStation All-Stars beta has just been released a few days ago.
And I don't
And
consist.
it has already been cracked by hackers. These hackers have leaked some images of characters and stages that have yet to be revealed.
Mmm.
And I'm going to list the names that cropped up on the list.
Big Crash wasn't one of them.
The allegedly leaked characters. This is just a rumor. We can't confirm.
These are
this.
all just rumors.
Yeah.
There's no confirmation.
This is no confirmation at all, but it
The
seems
confirmation?
pretty likely.
Seems likely.
The characters leaked are Ratchet,
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sackboy,
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sir Daniel Fortescue
He's
from Medieval, and I was actually very happy when I heard that.
He's a cool cat.
Oh.
You didn't know that though?
Oh no. I'm reading what he said. What he's about to say next.
Raiden from Metal Gear Solid,
I might actually.
which
Raiden.
surprised me.
Raiden.
Raiden.
Say it with me.
Raiden.
Raiden is from Mortal Kombat. Raiden.
I
And
might
that's-
actually
that
use them.
surprised me because
That's
I
pretty
was
good.
expecting Snake.
That pisses me off. I hate Raiden.
But what about Raiden
Well,
from
Snake- isn't it-
Vengeance?
I hate Raiden.
Isn't
I
Snake
want
already?
I want Snake.
I thought Snake was already.
Snake?
Snake's in Super Smash Bros.
I thought he was. Oh yeah, that's why.
What about Revengeance?
No, I don't care. He fucked up Metal Gear Solid 2. I want Snake.
Other,
He
Other leaked characters.
Cartwheels.
That's how he fucked up Metal Gear Solid.
could do cartwheels.
Okay, let's.
So tell us about how Raiden. Actually, I want to hear about how Raiden fucked up Metal Gear.
Okay. Here's how Raiden.
Alright,
Fucked
hold
up
on. Before we do it, other than him not being Snake, how did you mess it up?
He wasn't Snake. But here's how it was. The entirety of Metal Gear Solid 2 was advertised. They advertised the first level of Metal Gear Solid 2, the tanker level. And on the back of the game is nothing but the tanker level.
Yeah.
That is like 1/8 of the game.
That's not even
And
one
then-
eighth.
And then the rest of the game, you're playing this crappy shit Raiden, who looks like a female, acts like a female.
This is gay Raiden
who
too.
dresses
not
like a
even-
female.
Not cool Metal
He's a
Gear
little
Solid
bitch.
or Raiden. Or
Dude,
Revenge of
this
Raiden.
little bitch. Yeah, he's not this.
This is some jumpsuit.
They had to make him
blonde-haired-
gangster because he was this
Yeah.
faggot ass, and everyone's like, "This guy is gay. Who the hell is this? Where is Snake? Where is Snake?" And I went into Metal, and Snake is on the cover.
He's
Snake is
like-
on the cover of Metal Gear Solid 2 the whole time he plays Raiden. I was like, "This is some bullshit."
But you know, if you beat the game, you can go back and play Snake, right?
You're talking shit on me.
I know.
And-
That was
Fuck
always
you. I
And
beat
it-
the game
and this
4
is-
times.
And this is why
fucking
James
shit
hates Raiden.
I hate Raiden. Fuck
80
you.
hours
Fuck
to play.
Raiden. I'm gonna get revenge because I want to chop people in half.
That's
They-
why I-
Other leaked characters
That's
from
why I'm happy for
going
Raidens.
going back to All Stars.
Okay.
Other leaked characters are Nariko from Heavenly Sword,
She should be.
which
Oh, that
pleasantly
makes sense.
surprised me.
Yeah.
Right.
Spike from Ape Escape,
I was wondering who that guy was.
Spike, yeah,
I
Ape
was wondering who
Escape.
he was.
and I loved Ape Escape from the PS1, so
Ape
I'm very
Escape was
happy
pretty-
about that.
That was pretty funny. Still
And,
looking for Rayman and Crash.
They announced Dante from Devil May Cry,
The black,
but not the white-haired
the
Dante.
black-haired Dante.
The
No
emo
one-
douchebag Dante.
No one
Yeah.
likes that one.
They should go. They should stick with the fuck
See, that's
the
a-
Devil May Cry 3.
That's a curious decision. I don't know why they
no,
did that.
It might be because.
Maybe because of Capcom.
No, yeah, it might be because he's no Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They had Devil May Cry 3 Dante in that one. That's the best out of the three. So you might have to use the new one to have different shit to work with, or he would just play like Marvel vs.
Or
Capcom 3
it could
Dante.
be corporate deciding we need to advertise in Devil May Cry. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
makes sense.
if you want to use Dante, you have to put the emo on it.
It could be true. But just because he has black hair doesn't mean he's emo. He acts exactly the same.
I know, he just he looks emo, so I just call him the emo
he
Dante.
definitely looks emo, but
So I just call him
He
emo
acts the same.
Dante for clarification, because you don't know what I'm talking about when I say emo Dante.
no, I understand. Yeah, I know who emo Dante is. Yeah.
And the last one is Evil or Infamous Cole. Because we already had good Cole announced.
Evil and good Cole. No,
Yeah,
we had
see-
normal.
We already had good Cole.
No, we had normal.
That was good Cole.
No, well, this
There's no
the
such
leak.
thing
It was
as-
the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one's a good Cole.
Yeah, but the
Good
one that
Cole.
was released, it was just yellow.
No,
Just
it
for
was
yellow.
he had a blue and white shirt.
Okay,
Oh,
guys, it doesn't matter. Anyway, Evil Cole, what they need to do with this guy to not completely piss me the fuck off is to make every attack, every single attack in animation different from normal Cole. They do that, that is fine.
I don't understand why I just didn't make him an alternate skin.
Well,
Yeah.
And put another character in.
Well, they have different attacks too. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't play.
Well,
Infamous.
Evil Cole has to have like some napalm moves. Like
Maybe they're
the
going with.
fan-
Maybe they're going for Infamous 2.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah,
sure.
the outfit's just Infamous too.
Well, I didn't. But in order to not completely piss me off with that, he's got to be 100% different, or it'll be like. It'll be like Super Smash Bros.
It'll be
with the
like Ness
clone
and
characters.
Lucas.
It'll be like Ryu and Ken.
Yeah.
Same exact fucking character.
And those are all the new leaked characters. Some of the allegedly leaked stages, I should say, this is all rumors.
Stages.
Yeah, stages are an Ape Escape level, a Bioshock Infinite level, which surprised me when I saw it.
Well, Big Daddy's.
Big Daddy's in it.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But Big Daddy was from Bioshock 1, not Infinite.
Yeah.
Well, he's still.
But
he's
Infamous,
still
he's like the.
He's still the face.
When
of
people
Bioshock.
think of Bioshock, they think of
They
Big
think of
Daddy.
Big Daddy.
There's an Infamous stage, a Killzone stage, a Loco Roco stage.
Oh,
Random.
Yeah, I like blew me off
well,
guard.
I'm probably gonna be.
Blew me off guard.
He was like,
But come on, they've got to have Crash Bandicoot, man. They can have a Crash Bandicoot stage, and they can have. and they can have Spyro. and they can
Actually,
have a Spyro
actually, the
stage.
stage you think is Crash Bandicoot is actually Jack and Daxter.
No, I didn't say they had. I said they
Oh.
could.
Oh.
They could have a
Yeah,
Crash
so-
Bandicoot stage. They could have Spyro stage. You could have them in this like.
And
hug
I
zone.
want them to have retro graphics for that stage. I want them to have a retro look.
Yeah, where it looks all
Yeah.
not crappy, like PS1.
Yeah, PS1.
Yeah.
PS1.
Obviously, you're gonna retexture it for the modern day, but
Obviously, but
I wanted to look
Uh,
exactly
the
like
other
it did.
4 stages that were leaked, I don't know why I held 3 up when I said 4.
well, they couldn't see it anyway, so they didn't know how dumb you were until now.
But now we do.
They have a Resistance stage, a Sly Cooper stage,
It was voiced by a different.
a Twisted Metal stage, and an Uncharted stage.
I can't. I haven't even looked at the Twisted Metal stage. I bet that shit's darkest.
But yeah, what do you think of the new leaked information? Allegedly leaked information.
It's
I'm-
definitely just allegedly. Good.
I actually hope, like, I like a lot of these characters that I really want to see.
You know what? I hope that's not all the characters.
Yeah.
I will
Well,
cry. If
They've
that's all the
announced they were going to
characters.
have 24 characters in total.
That's not enough. All right, they have 24 characters. I don't care.
What they have now is a grand total of 20, if this is all true.
Okay, I don't care who else is in it, as long as they've got Crash, Spyro, and Rayman. Those are
Yeah.
3 necessary characters
Crash and
for this
Spyro
game.
are much more likely than Rayman, I'd have to say.
Those 3 characters
that's
are
saying a lot.
absolutely necessary for this game. As much as they're unlikely, they are absolutely necessary.
Well,
Okay, I got
Ubisoft might actually
Maybe-
allow them to
Maybe
use
they'll
that.
do it never.
Rayman might not.
Cosmetic DLC.
And I'm
Yeah.
willing to bet there's probably still if they're actually trying to get Crash and Spyro in, which they had at least be trying.
Yeah.
They're probably in negotiations right now.
Well,
Yeah.
Rayman might not be there.
Well,
Like, not
this-
saying that there's other
if-
characters that have games from different systems,
They
but the
started
nose
off from
Rayman is like an all system.
But it started off.
They started on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I know. That's
But
what-
Yeah, but that's not really an essential PlayStation character.
But it is, though.
Well, like, look at all these other characters in here. They're mainly.
yeah,
like,
well, the Fat Princess? Come on now.
Yeah,
that's
like
definitely
Big
that's
Daddy.
stupid.
Yeah, Big Daddy came out for all systems first. Like, it didn't start as a PlayStation 3 exclusive.
And it actually came out on the Xbox.
It came out, it was a
first.
360 exclusive.
Yeah.
360 exclusive, and then it came to the PS3 later
So that's
on.
totally bullshit. So the 3 characters are necessary. Definitely Crash, Spyro, and Rayman. They are necessary for a game called PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah. I had a couple picks, but I forgot about them.
Damn. Is this some guy about Dark Cloud or?
Oh yeah, well that's I doubt that I would totally doubt he would be on there, but that was wishful fulfillment for me.
But-
Because
but
Dark Cloud was a
hopefully-
pretty well sold PS2 game.
Hopefully they'll do some surprise like reveal later on.
Well, I'm sure
They
they'll
can
probably
still
have
do
DLC
What
too.
about
Well, it's coming out so soon. If
What
they're
about
running a
like
week,
Tommy
it has to be
Vercetti
now.
from Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
No, if they were putting anyone for Grand Theft Auto, it would be CJ.
They wouldn't.
Come on, what?
I don't think they would put
San
any Grand
Andreas-
Theft Auto at all.
It's like I'm just saying,
Actually.
San Andreas is like the most famous Grand Theft Auto, and you know it,
No,
but
it's not.
you
Grand Theft Auto
And they
3
totally had
is.
a
But
PC.
that's-
Don't get your games mixed up. Grand Theft Auto 3 is
what? I'm
Three.
the
the
first.
most famous out of all of them.
That's
the
just the
first
one that
3D.
revolutionized.
I
it.
doubt GTA would even be in this game.
No,
San-
I'm just saying.
San
if-
Andreas is like the best one, and everyone knows.
In
about
your
it.
opinion,
Well,
when it
no,
comes
no,
to when it comes to Grand Theft Auto games, it is strictly the first 3 are strictly opinion.
Yeah.
Let's head back to
But the
PS
first
All
three,
Stars
Grand
right
Theft Auto
now.
1, 2, and 3.
It's
Remember-
strict. Who
That's
cares about
the
1 and
first
2?
three.
What if instead of Rayman they had Raziel from
Okay.
Soul Reaver?
Yeah, no, I could take
That's-
that. No, that would be awesome. He's only been out on
Yeah.
PlayStation games.
Man,
Wait.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Okay, yeah, it would be Crash, Spyro, Raziel,
Maximum?
and Lightning, I guess, from Final
know-
Fantasy 13 could be the last 4 characters.
Lightning
Maximum.
or what if they brought Cloud instead?
Oh, I mean,
That would,
Lightning
I'd
would-
actually agree with that.
What about
Okay,
Maximum?
okay, yeah, maybe.
There is the
Final
debate whether or not we should be Lightning or Cloud. There's a debate on the internet raging on for that very topic.
Because Lightning comes from
Because
Cloud.
people are getting a little tired of.
Come on, Lightning comes from clouds. Come on, get some with that one.
how about Maximum? You ever like that?
Maximo, no, I
Well,
never
Maximilian in
I
the
don't actually
game.
like that. The game was
I
okay.
don't
I'd rather Arthur.
That's
If we're gonna
that's
put
a more
anything.
obscure game for at least for
Yeah.
They have
PlayStation
some characters.
compared to the others. Well, which character here is obscure?
Pac-Man.
Well, you know who if our limits are becoming this small, where we already have 20 characters out of 24, they should just take Evil Colt right the fuck out.
Yeah, they really should.
That's what I said. I question the wisdom of having evil Colt, like having 2 different Colts.
And once again, everyone, this is going by this rumor. We're not 100% sure if it's true.
We're just debating for fun
This
right
could
now.
just, yeah. Just so you guys don't think we're just fucking morons. See, what the problem is, I'm just going to take Marvel to Capcom. Like, the problem is they've got, like, a lot of characters from the same franchise when they've got a lot of franchises they could be working with.
Yeah.
They have a lot of Street Fighter characters.
No, actually,
Actually,
Capcom
no.
3's only got 3?
Chun-Li, Akuma,
Chun-Li,
and
Akuma,
Ryu, right?
Ryu. I was thinking more of
I said
Resident-
Darkstalkers.
Resident Evil.
I
But no,
said
that's
Dark-
only got 3 too.
4. Doesn't have Zenko,
Sanko,
Felicia,
Felicia,
Morgan.
and Morgan. That's 3. I was thinking,
Resident Evil. You were
yeah,
saying?
yeah, Resident Evil. It's got Nemesis, Chris, Jill,
And Wesker.
and Wesker.
Jill's DLC.
That is 4 characters from the same game. They've
Yeah, I
got
agree.
1 X-Men character,
Wait,
and that's
No,
no,
Wolverine.
they have
So-
X23.
Oh, and Storm. I'm sorry, and Storm.
Storm X23
X-23
also.
is not part of the X-Men.
It's still in the
It's
X-Men
still in the
comics.
series.
But
Still in the series.
From the
if you're
series.
counting comics, I'm just going by lore. It's not part of the X-Men. Anyway, if All Stars does that, I'll actually be kind of pissed because they've got some shit they could be working with right now.
Yeah.
If we see like 3 characters from the same goddamn game.
See, the problem with the game like this is because Nintendo owns all those franchises. It doesn't have to worry about licensing and all that.
That is true.
The problem with this game that makes it so much harder to develop for is that you have to worry about the licensing issues behind most of these characters.
Well, I want my characters in this
Because a
game.
lot of them got bought off.
Yeah. Well, Crash and Spyro were never owned by Sony. They never actually owned those games.
So when you're called an unofficial mascot, you gotta be in a game called PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah.
Provided you can get the license to get it in there.
Wait, is
Well,
SAG?
Well,
is
that would
SAG
be a
doing
dick
it?
move just to deny a license for something like that.
I mean, it's like you have
Activision.
I know I'm just what I'm saying. I'm going by normal morals. I know big fat company cats don't understand morals, but if I was me and I had a character that was called like, all right, say whenever Crash came out, I can't think of the exact year right now. I created Crash. Just say I created Crash.
Shut
Shut up.
I was just joking.
In my mind state right now, I created Crash, and years down the line, like it became the unofficial mascot of PlayStation, and that's cool. And then farther down the line, PlayStation All Stars, where they're bringing all of PlayStation's best people together. I want to be like, yeah, no, I don't want my character in that.
I want him to be known.
I want my character in there.
I want him to be more known.
Not just more known, just because I'm the unofficial mascot. That's like the president. Not
Well,
showing
keep
up
in
to
mind,
the president's
Activision
ball.
didn't create Crash. Universal did. Universal sold it to Activision later on.
Who is the
Careful with that finger on my laptop. Man.
Sorry.
who is the official?
There is no. They didn't have one. They created
What?
Crash to
Is
be the.
Isn't Turon the official?
No, that's
It's
Sony.
a Japanese.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sony. And it's Japan too.
Yeah.
SCEJ.
Yeah.
I say that. But Sackboy's like this generation's unofficial mascot.
Yeah, except you can call it official because Sony owns Media Molecule
Well,
and thus owns Sackboy.
Well, it doesn't matter. All of Sony's mascots are just unofficial.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario is obviously the official mascot.
Yeah.
Mega Man is definitely the official mascot of Capcom. It's whatever put it on the map, really.
Yeah.
It's what most people's mascots are.
Sony's is on
What
the
really
diaper.
did put?
That would be Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
Xbox. I
But
think
I'm
is,
talking- I'm
To a
talking about like.
PlayStation. That's why I got PlayStation.
Yeah.
My family bought a
just,
PlayStation, played Crash too.
I don't know.
I just realized a character who would be pretty cool for this kind of All-Stars. Hitman. Agent 47.
So Agent 47 should be in it, but not any of the Grand Theft Auto characters.
I'm joking.
Joking, I was saying, that is terrible, actually.
Yeah,
That
that
doesn't
would
make
be
any
terrible.
sense.
Instead of a character whose
Yeah.
moveset could just be producing random weapons, you want Hitman.
Like
who uses
Nathan
a sniper-
Drake?
Who uses a sniper.
Like Nathan Drake.
Man, Tommy Versailles can kick Nathan Drake's ass.
I agree.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Nathan Drake.
I am
What,
sure.
and
I am
a
sure.
Hawaii shirt.
In a Hawaiian shirt.
Tell me, dude.
So he's Sullivan.
Yes. Sullivan, yeah, except not old.
Wait a minute, this is
Decrepit.
a conspiracy.
He's still young.
Yes, the GTA 3 main character changed his name to Victor Sullivan and started mentoring Nathan Drake later on in his life.
I like
And you
that. I like that shit.
And you blow a car.
That is now the official PlayStation lore of Uncharted. Tom Versetti is Sullivan.
This guy.
It is Sullivan, and he trained Uncharted.
Nathan Drake is Uncharted.
His new name's
And he named
Uncharted.
Uncharted. And he trained.
He trained Mr. Uncharted,
He
man!
trained the guy from
Uncharted,
Uncharted,
man.
aka Nathan Drake.
He trained the charter.
The charter. The charter of Uncharted Land. That's my opinion on that shit.
And I think with that, our gaming news segment has officially come to an end.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my sources, Escapist Magazine, Silicon Era, VG247. I'm not sure if this is Game Ranks or Gamer Ranks.
I doubt it's gamer.
Yeah.
Come on.
That is Gamer
This
X.
is a dinosaur. Gamer Ankylosaurus.
Gamer X.
Rock,
That'd be
pa-
funny if it was.
That would be
Gamer
nice
X.
if it was.
Rock Paper Shotgun, Gama Sutra, Ars Technica, All Things D,
I gotta
Yahoo
admit, some of these names are kind of cool.
Giant Bomb.
It's sexy.
Gama Sutra is a website about game design.
Rock,
Yeah,
paper,
All sorts of game
rock,
design.
paper, shotgun.
Giant Bomb, Only SP, and the Gamer News, Gaming News, and Technology subreddits.
Hey, alright.
Hey, Google.
And with that, it's time for Food for Thought.
Yay, my favorite.
Right.
Today's first question is, what is the dumbest line you ever heard in a video game?
Line? Look at through Spider-Man lines.
million.
Spider-Man lines.
You're
Spider-Man
first.
lines.
Go in first.
Shit. If we don't win, we'll fail.
Come on, you haven't heard that in your life.
Yes, I have. YouTube.
I have one. This is not the dumbest line, but it's one of the most dumb ones I've ever heard in my life. This is from Assassin's Creed Revelations. My line. When you first get the hook blade, someone comes up to you and says with a totally straight face, the hook blade consists of two parts. The hook and the blade.
So that's what you
Someone said that with a completely straight face.
Holy shit.
I don't even know that. I really don't. I was not prepared for something like
Who's next?
You're next.
Okay. Ah! Don't come! Don't come! House of the Dead 2.
You took my shit.
this. We're meeting G.
I mean, I had that
there.
G over there. What? No. You're. That's one sentence, by the
Who
way.
would-
That's no. ...
Who would do this?
Who would do such a thing?
No.
Basically, all
What's
of
a
the house
Mega
of
Man?
the dead.
My favorite.
Yeah,
Why?
Mega-
Here, take this lockpick. You, the master of unlocking.
How's the Dr. Wowie thing?
Wait.
Mega Man.
Go,
Mega
Man.
Let's say Doctor.
Where guy go say Dr. Wowie?
He actually said that too.
All your base are belong to us.
Not only that,
You're
but
on the
he
way to
fucked his
destruction.
line up, too.
They kept
He's
it.
stuttering. They kept it in the fucking story
It's
anyway.
Mega Man. Oh, shit.
There's Dr. Light Mega Man. They gotta go stop Dr. Wowie.
This is a really good question.
He actually said all that shit too.
We got him, dude. Me and Benny just sitting down
Oh,
all the
I
time
got
and just looked this
See?
shit up.
Wait.
No one took mine. He like the one he knew I was gonna say. He just took.
Oh, there was this scene in Final Fantasy VII where Eris is taking care of this sick guy, and she says, "This guy are sick."
guy is sick.
That's what This guy are sick.
See, no, I get that's a translation error. But when the person that's translating it puts it on paper and he reads it, does he not notice that this sounds totally fucking stupid?
This guy.
This
There
guy is
was
sick.
also another one. Because
Jesus.
Final Fantasy has a lot of these bad ones in the original translations. Because in Final Fantasy 1, this guy's like, "I, Garland, will knock you all down."
All down. It's like I don't know if I'm intimidated. I don't want to be knocked down, but if I am, that's fine. I'll stand
I'll
back
just
up.
get back up.
That was a good question.
What's the next one?
The next question. What is the most painful cutscene for you to watch in a video game? Because mine is Final Fantasy X, Tidus and Yuna,
Oh,
the laughing scene.
Can we just say all of House of the Dead too?
Yeah, I got the Sonic
Oh, I got
06. Sonic's
I got
laugh.
one.
Oh god, Sonic's laughing.
You show with a laugh.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
That's actually pretty painful to watch.
Oh my fucking god.
So was that all of our picks?
Essentially.
Yeah, it was just like.
There's just so many out there. We can just, as a combined, just put it all in a cloud above us and just pick one. Here's the one. Just say all of House of the Dead. Every House of the Dead.
Every line.
Every line they say is terrible. Literally.
Gee, man.
Like literally. Okay.
This next one. If you could bring one game character into the Thunderdome with you,
What's
who
the
would it be
Thunderdome?
and why?
What's a Thunderdome?
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
That I had to fight?
Yeah, to the death.
Oh, God, that'd be awesome. I got
Oh,
If you
shit.
could bring one character into the Thunderdome with you, who would it be and
Wait,
why?
just because, or
Just
like because you
because-
hate
oh,
them?
to fight alongside me? Or
to
do I-
fight
that-
with you, to fight against you.
Oh, against me. Oh,
Kratos.
that's a different. You want to fight Kratos?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to fight Kratos?
I don't know.
Kratos come out.
Rule ass in half.
Imagine beating him.
I can just
You
picture
won.
you.
That's the point.
You know that like when you're fighting as Kratos and you're fighting all those guys, and he just picks one up and he holds them like a dish rag, and he runs and hits everyone with it, and then he picks up again, takes one step forward, and rips them in half with his hands. That's you.
This hat means nothing.
With your hat. Yeah, your hat does
But if I'm in
nothing.
the Thunderdome, I mean, wouldn't that be cool? Me beating him up and then him crying.
You wouldn't
It's
beat him
because
up,
you
and
wouldn't
he doesn't cry.
Alright, Ben, you
He
are a
did cry when
human.
he got to play.
I would choose from Mass Effect 2 the Elusive Man.
Okay.
I just beat up
he-
Martin Sheen.
Yes, because I have a blood feud with Elusive Man for being such a dick in Mass Effect 2.
I'd bring
got one.
Jack
I got one.
from Jack and Daxter.
Oh, he said Jack and Tekken. I was like,
I
once again, why would you fight him?
Well, why would you fight Jack?
I
Because
got
I hate Daxter.
Because Dylan likes to pick on people.
Because Jack has 12 different guns to pick from, and it's all the same gun.
Bane from Arkham City.
Bane from Arkham City. I'd have to pick. No, I had my shit and I just lost it.
Kick him in the face.
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Elusive Man from Mass Effect 2.
I'll pick Q from Street Fighter 3.
You want me to be more realistic?
You want him to grab you and blow up?
Yes, I want to fight Q.
You want me
I
to be more
love
realistic?
He
Yeah.
was
Yeah, fight
like-
someone that's not Kratos. 'Cause-
Thank you.
Okay, that'd be a pretty interesting fight to see. I mean, he'd kick your ass, but
Yeah.
at least you'd be able to, you know.
I
Okay,
want to fight
so
the
you
old
can
lady
kick
from
his ass?
Uncharted 3.
I never said I could kick Q's ass.
Yeah. He
I think
wanted
you
to
punch
get.
him in the face.
We might have to fight to the death.
He'd kick my ass.
He wanted to get.
Two men enter, one man
Can't
leaves.
leave. What if I wanted to fight a girl?
Fine.
Fine, you both come out.
There's not a girl in any games I've played that wouldn't kill me.
Yeah.
Melina would kick my ass.
We can make a Jill sandwich.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Yes.
Or we could not do that
And pretend we did.
and pretend we did. Unless there's okay, let's go. Mataro. That's what I want to fight. I want to fight Mataro.
Oh, who's a pop those?
Yeah.
This next question is, there is a stat that says that 20-25% of all gamers actually play a game to the very end. How do you feel about that?
Me? Me as me, that makes sense because I haven't beaten the game since the last fucking game I beat, Batman, which I guess isn't too far away. But I haven't beaten the game since.
But you haven't beaten a game because you don't want to beat the game. You
That-
haven't beaten it because you don't.
That's true. I never had the time to beat games anymore. If that's what they're talking about.
No, we're just
then
talking
that
about period not finishing the game.
means- Oh, well
For,
that's
for any reason.
well that's bullshit then. I mean, what about Dylan? Dylan beats this game multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
What about Ben?
I just stick with one game, beat it. And then
Keep in
just
mind,
move
the
on.
average gamers are in their 30s.
Then that's probably true then because they probably like I'm fucking 19 and I don't have time to play games anymore.
I mentioned juggling a potential spouse and kids,
Yeah,
along with your job.
along with your job, you don't got time for that shit.
I have other questions, but I might as well just save them for the next episode.
Okay,
Because we don't want this to be terribly long.
sounds good.
This has been the next edition of the Zombie Cast. Whatever
Zombie
number
Cast.
this is.
I lost track.
Once again,
Hey.
I am Brandon Carey. Joining me are my friends James Hughes,
at your service.
Benjamin
Benjamin
Figueroa, and Dill Pickles.
And I approve of this message. Fuck you.